The first time Brenda showed up on my doorstep in that quiet little subdivision outside Seattle, back in the fall of 2022, she was clutching a stack of documents like they were her ticket to world domination. She didn't bother with pleasantries, just barged right in with a tone that could curdle milk. Your girlfriend is violating Section 15, Clause 3 of the Residency Guidelines, she declared, and she must leave this property at once. I was mid-bite into a burger, and my partner, Lisa, was lounging in the living room, cleaning her duty pistol ahead of her evening patrol. Brenda must have caught the gleam of metal through the curtains because her voice hitched like a bad engine on at once. If I'd been feeling kinder, I might have offered her some lemonade, explained that Lisa was on the deed and the mortgage right alongside me, and sent her packing with a polite wave. But Brenda had never shown an ounce of mercy to anyone in this tight-knit block of homes. So I put down my food, leaned on the door jamb, and drawled, "Evict my partner? You might want to rephrase that before it bites you." She swelled up like a balloon about to pop, thrusting those papers forward, probably some slapdash printout she'd whipped up in the dead of night. I represent the neighborhood association, and after our urgent meeting last night, we've ruled that non-married residents need committee clearance to stay. Lisa rose then, holstered her sidearm with a deliberate click, and approached the door. Her gaze alone could disarm a riot, and Brenda faltered. I kept it cool. You're saying my partner, who co-owns this place and signs every bill, needs your stamp of approval? Brenda's lip quivered, but she powered through. Regulations are regulations. If she doesn't go by week's end, we'll file for removal. That's when Lisa appeared fully, pulling her badge from her coat pocket. The sunlight hit it just right, making Brenda blink hard. That changes nothing, Brenda stuttered, her fire fizzling. Lisa pocketed it smoothly. Actually, it changes plenty. Bogus eviction threats? That's harassment. Faking new rules? Smells like deception. Want me to start a formal inquiry? The quiet that slammed down was thick enough to choke Oni swear. I heard a leaf blower humming blocks away. Brenda rallied weakly. You can't bully me with props. We've got attorneys. See how cocky you are in a courtroom. I couldn't hold back a low, mocking laugh. Brenda, the only one heading for embarrassment is you. Maybe ring your lawyers now. Instead, she jammed the papers at me and stormed off, tires squealing like she was fleeing a crime scene. Lisa shook her head. These types never back off, do they? I grinned. Nah, but they sure keep things lively. By evening, the block's whisper network was ablaze text from folks who'd spied the showdown. Some backed us, others hedged, a few thrilled someone was challenging Brenda's iron fist. What they missed was that this wasn't just about rules. Brenda's ego was wrapped up in lording over this patch of suburbia, and Lisa's arrival threatened her throne. Come morning, a glaring yellow eviction sticker was slapped on our door, looking legit if you didn't know better. Lisa peeled it off, sealed it in an evidence bag from her kit. Preserving the chain, she deadpanned, nearly making me snort my coffee. That's when I saw Brenda had escalated from petty drama to something that could land her in real hot water. But she wasn't done. That afternoon, she returned with two committee flunkies, guys who looked like they'd been lured with homemade cookies. As chairwoman, I'm demanding the exit of your unauthorized guest, she barked. Lisa faced them head on. Gents, think you can legally boot a co-owner? They fidgeted like guilty kids. Brenda snapped. Don't fall for her tricks. We're safeguarding our community. Lisa drew her badge again, slow and steady. The men balked, eyes darting between Brenda's scowl and Lisa's unyielding presence. Walk away now, Lisa said flatly, or I'll log this as intimidation. They mumbled excuses and bolted. Brenda stayed planted, whispering, You don't frighten me. I'll summon the cops, let's see how they handle you waving a gun around. Lisa didn't flinch. Go ahead. Ask for my precinct. I'll welcome them. Brenda paled, spun on her heel, and peeled out. I leaned back, burger flashback hitting. That's one wild Wednesday. Lisa smirked. Strap inched gearing up. Round 3 dawned with a racket like thunder, workers hammering a chain-link barrier right into our lawn, slicing through the rose bushes Lisa had nurtured all summer. It jutted 6 feet onto our side. Hey boys, I yelled over my mug. One waved half-heartedly before Brenda bellowed. Ignore him. He's intruding while we secure approved borders. I eyed the foreman. Hourly pay. Drag it out, you'll rip it down soon. Brenda advanced, folder flapping. This barrier's final. It contains threats like her. I sipped, hiding a grin. Think offense stops someone who busts through them for a living? Check her credentials again. Brenda crowed. Laws with me now. I phoned the police department. I nearly choked. You called cops on a cop? She lifted her chin. We'll see who they back. A committee head or a squatter. A cruiser pulled up right then. Brenda flagged it like a parade marshal. The cop emerged, took her breathless spiel on rules and intruders. Then he turned to me. Is your partner here? Lisa stepped out in full gear, badge shining. Afternoon, officer. His brows shot up. Detective Emiam. Brenda stammered, You know her? He chuckled dryly. Know her? She outranks half the force. The hammering paused. Even the workers gawked. Brenda exploded. This is power abuse. She's terrorizing me. Lisa stayed ice cool. You're the one pushing phony laws. File a false report. Your call. The cop cleared his throat. Lady, no crime here, I'm out. He nodded to Lisa and drove off, leaving Brenda fuming in the dust. She whirled on me. This isn't finished. I'll go to the governor if needed. I tilted my cup. Careful, escalate too high, and you're in federal territory. They hate neighborhood spats. But she meant it. That day, a lawyer's letter arrived, threatening suits unless Lisa left in a month. Lisa filed it away. She just wasted cash on empty threats. Keep this up, she'll ruin herself first. The block split. Some snuck us pie, whispering, she's overboard and rat us out. Others shunned us. Brenda's crew lodged gripes about our grass, lights, even phantom noises. She was turning our peaceful enclave into a battlefield, eroding trust one complaint at a time. Lisa documented it all meticulously. Let her dig her grave, she said one dusk on the porch. She's building our defense. The pivot hit when a tow truck rumbled up late night, hooking Lisa's marked SUV. Brenda hovered in her robe, smug. Unregistered rig haul it. The driver hesitated at the plates. Lisa emerged, badge clipped. Release it. He complied fast, apologies tumbling. Brenda shrieked, but he fled. Lisa crossed arms. Tamper with official gear again? That's a felony. Doubt flickered in Brenda's eyes, the first real fracture. Yet she rallied, blasting a bullhorn the next dawn about defending values against rot. Neighbors clustered, nodding uneasily. From our stoop, I sensed the tide shifting. This was no longer about use, it was Brenda forging a tiny tyranny. Lisa murmured, she's teetering on the edge. Soon, she circulated petitions for a compatibility clause, vague and biased, backed by invented meeting notes. When we phoned signers, they denied it all pure fabrication. Lisa studied the fakes. This upgrades to fraud. Tempted to confront, but she held back. Wait for her to formalize it and it's criminal. Brenda paraded with her clipboard army, declaring victory. The change is live. I flipped a steak on the grill. Amendments need notary, county stamp, full vote. She blushed, but buelled on. Lisa stepped up. I have affidavits debunking your meeting. Enforce this? You're lawbreaking. Brenda grinned wildly. Already mailed to records office. That sealed it, mail fraud. Her crowd muttered unease. Loyalty cracked. Lisa sighed. Noted. The county rang soon. Verifying, Lisa spilled the beans. Brenda doubled down with yard signs, violations, evictions, sprayed slurs. Lisa photographed, reported as vandalism. Cops came. Brenda raved about abuse. Arrest me then, she dared. Lisa declined. Log it, let prosecutors review. Tensions boiled at town hall when Brenda demanded a slot, ranting about infiltration. We sat back. She waved forgeries like trophies. The mayor cut her off. Not our jurisdiction. Humiliated, she stormed out. Vandalism followed, shattered lights, dented box, leave, graffiti. Lisa filed hard. Citations hit Brenda. The committee imploded in a fiery session. You fake my name, one yelled. Brenda melted down. I saved you, Almy rules reign. Recorded, it joined Lisa's dossier. She phoned the DA. Investigation launched. Brenda spotted watchers, grew paranoid, but held a final rally, sparse turnout. Investigators interrupted. Questions on fakes. She crumbled, led away sputtering plots. Days later, she resurfaced, peddling newsletters of lies. We sued for slander, distress. Court crushed her. Injunctions barred contact. Probes uncovered embezzlement from dues. The block ousted her in a packed hall amid shouts of theft. Charges dropped. Forgery, harassment, theft. Deputies cuffed her amid pleas. Her folder lay forgotten. Peace returned sprinklers, calm nights. Lisa sighed. Done. I chuckled. For now, tyrants resurface. But we'd reclaimed our haven from her storm. What do you think? Did Brenda deserve the full force of the law? Or was she just a misguided busybody? Are neighborhood associations too powerful, letting egos run wild? Should cops like Lisa use their badges in personal beefs? Drop your hot takes below, smash that like if you were hooked, and subscribe for more wild tales.